His speed, strength, and vicious aggression earned him the title of the youngest world heavyweight champion in 1986. He is Iron Mike Tyson.
4 a.m. Before the sun had even come up, Tyson was on course to do his daily routine. 2,000 sit-ups, shadowboxing, bag work, sparring. But hold on, where did this discipline come from? And how did he do it for so long? The secret is rhythm. The heart beats around 100,000 times a day. You don't even think about it, it just goes. That's rhythm. Tyson's training worked the same way. He didn't negotiate with himself at 4 a.m, he just went. Discipline became automatic, like a heartbeat. But discipline won't come out of nowhere for just anyone. I bet you're probably wondering, how do I get into this rhythm, this flow? It's a question many people ask their whole life, but one that Bruce Lee knew the answer to. Bruce Lee was disciplined because he understood rhythm. He called it being like water.
Water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Water doesn't hesitate, it just moves, it adapts, and it keeps flowing forward. That's what discipline really is. But most people think of discipline as this unclimbable mountain that's far in the distance, but it's not. In fact, you can be disciplined whenever you choose. This choice could mean to prioritize yourself, to become a better person. When you decide to live as disciplined as you possibly can, you start at point A and you aim for point B. Discipline is a vehicle that carries you from one to the other. But here's the truth most people will never realize. We will never actually reach point B, and that might shock some of you. There will always be a bigger mountain to climb. The human spirit needs a chase. The thing that makes life meaningful, the thing that gives us fulfillment, is the process, not the finish line. Take Mike Tyson.
Say I bled for garbage.
So this is meaningless.
No, at one time it meant a lot. When you're just a young kid, this is everything to you. But then you realize your priorities change.
His point B was the belt, the win. And yes, discipline is what got him there. But if you've ever played a sport or achieved anything, you know this. The trophy means nothing unless you've become worthy of it. It's only desirable because of the work you put in on the way. That's where fulfillment actually comes from, not false gratification like scrolling. So, how do we transform with discipline so it's impossible to be distracted? First, we need to start with your goals. What is your point B? Your point B can't just be get good grades or get fit or be successful. That's not a direction, that's a wish. A real point B is specific. It needs to be close enough to see, but far enough to scare you a little. And once you know it, something clicks. You're not going to drag yourself through these habits anymore. You'll move with purpose. That's where the rhythm begins. So, set your point B, and once you do that, the work changes. You start showing up on the days you feel empty. You realize that you should earn your rest rather than procrastinate with it. When you really think about what Tyson and Bruce Lee were doing, they didn't work hard just for the love of the game. They loved the version of themselves that discipline unlocked. And when you get deep enough into your rhythm, when the work becomes so natural, it feels like breathing, you reach the point where it becomes harder to stop than start. So when you choose your point B and commit to the rhythm, the work will feel like art, and your mind is the canvas.